Hello everyone, this is Marcus Aurelius 76. Today we'll be playing Stronghold 2 in Kingmaker mode. I felt this was appropriate since today I would be spending a lot of time talking about royalty. I read an article by Entertainment Weekly confirming that everyone's favorite purple unicorn, Twilight Sparkle, is going to become an Alicorn princess on the Season 3 finale of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. As one might guess, any kind of change to the major characters, to the story, to the message of the show, causes a massive rift between the fans, causes lots of arguments, lots of shouting. I've heard even a few fans making downright hostile comments toward Hasbro. A lot of people are afraid of the direction that the show is going to be heading in. And I want to see if I can quell some of those fears. I'm going to discuss a few points that have been made on forums, a few points that I've come up with myself. And just discuss the topic overall. So, here we go. Currently, the reigning fear is that Hasbro is taking more control over the show than they used to. See, now, usually it's the writers come up with an idea for an episode, they bring it to Hasbro, Hasbro gives them the green light for production, they produce the episode, show it to Hasbro, Hasbro says, okay, change this, change this, change this, change this, and then you're good. So they go back, they make the changes, bring it back to Hasbro, Hasbro okays it, or asks them to make more changes, and then voila, the episode gets made. The current fear, sparked by a post on Reddit, claiming to be from someone working on the show, was that Hasbro was taking more control than they used to have. And that Hasbro was forcing the writers to remove Derpy from the show, forcing them to make Twilight and Alicorn for the sake of toy sales. There are a few problems with this claim. The first and biggest one being that Hasbro already had control of the show, just as I stated just a minute ago. The second being that the character Derpy, Hasbro is making money off that. They are producing Derpy toys. They're not very common. Usually you only see them at conventions or being sold by Hasbro online. But yes, they do in fact exist. So I highly doubt they're going to remove a character that has the potential to make them money. The other problem with this claim, and something that I feel like I'm certain on, maybe, I don't know, is that I'm pretty sure if it wasn't planned by the writers for Twilight to become a princess, I'm pretty sure Hasbro didn't write the script themselves. I'm pretty sure they just told the actual writers of the show, do this, put this in, and yeah, just do that. I think the writers had a particular say in what went on, how it went on, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's my general belief on the supposed hostile takeover by Hasbro. The next big fear that a lot of people have, and I myself am actually somewhat worried about, is what is going to happen next time. What's going to happen in Season 4? Is Twilight going to stay in Alicorn? Is it going to be a temporary thing like a lot of people seem to think from reading the description of that episode? If you haven't seen it yet, get on that, read it, make your own decision. Otherwise, there are a lot of other approaches that they can do for the next season. If Twilight ends up staying in Alicorn, they could, I don't know, they could just make it so that it's like the road that Sayuki took for the latter part of that season. That show, four friends traveling together trying to destroy an ancient evil. One of the characters ends up just becoming more and more powerful until they're basically a demigod with normal human friends. The friends still each had important roles in the show, but the main focus shifted to this character. So the main focus could shift to Twilight. But, you know, it could go a few different ways like that. The other possibility is that Twilight ends up taking on the role of Princess Celestia, in that she is the one that everyone goes to for advice, that she ends up leaving Ponyville, becomes the princess, and then all of her friends start writing her letters, instead of writing the letters to Celestia. And I think that actually might be a good idea. They should probably have Twilight actually, write responses so that she's not just this ghost in the background. I'd like that mainly because Tara Strong should get, at least like a good 30 seconds of screen time every episode. I don't know. Most of the characters should, but Tara Strong definitely. Shut up, I have a crush on her. Another possibility, in my opinion, maybe the show will start becoming a little bit more serious, focusing on a few more, like the first season focused on friendship, the second season focused on life lessons, the third season again life lessons, but it seemed like it seems like the life lessons are becoming more serious and borderline philosophical. So maybe the show could go in a more serious direction. That one I highly doubt, but it's a possible direction. So the general fear, what I'm trying to get at is that the general fear that the show is going to go in a bad direction, I don't really think it has as much merit as some people think it does. Yes, there have been quite a few episodes in Season 2 and Season 3 where we're asking, what were the writers thinking, and while those episodes seemed somewhat common in the third season, I think that's mostly just production problems, like, the shortened time schedule, or whatever the issue is. I haven't really looked into it as much as I probably should have. Anyway, I really don't think that the show is going to end up going the way of the last ones. I hope it doesn't go the way of the old generations. And, again, it's a fear that I don't think is going to be an issue. Or at least as much of an issue as some people seem to think it's going to be. Yeah. My personal fear is just going to be that they're going to run out of ideas for clever comedy, and they're going to end up going the way of some other shows like SpongeBob SquarePants and stuff, where they tended to focus more on slapstick humor. We've had a few episodes like that, but it really hasn't been anything really to worry about. In conclusion, I would like to ask a favor from my fellow bronies in the brony community. This is one of my personal favorite cartoon quotes. With the greatest possible respect, zip your howling screamers. While discussion of how the episode might go is encouraged and debate is always the fruit borne by the tree of knowledge, far too many are using their crystal balls to tell everyone that the episode is either going to be perfect or, well, it's going to suck crystal balls. Personally, I'm just going to stay in high spirits for the sake of my own sanity, come up with the worst possible opinion of the episode an hour before it airs, and that way, when it does air, I'm either right, or it well exceeds my expectations. If it's really bad as everyone thinks it is, honestly, go online, find the email of, whatever his name is, the head of Hasbro, or one of his subordinates, and, tell him you're worried about the direction the show is going, you're worried about the direction Hasbro is making the show go, and that it could hurt their sales somehow. They'll listen to that. Or just, be nice to them and talk to them about it. Write them a nice message, tell them, I don't know, what I said before, we're worried about the show, and maybe awareness will help them out. That's if the show is bad. If not, and it's actually turns out to be an enjoyable, well-made episode, I don't know, go eat pizza or something. Celebrate. If it's a good episode, great. The show survived its greatest crisis since the Derpy incident. I hope. Hopefully the Derpy incident will be the worst incident that the show has so far. So yeah, that's my take on it. Yeah, I have nothing else worth talking about. Alright, so I'm just going to be completely silent here. If you want, finish watching the video. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to what I've been doing for my base, so I am likely going to die. Alright, everyone, this is Marcus Aurelius 76, signing off. Saying goodbye. Going away. At one point or another. Why can't I stop talking like I'm that guy from Star Trek and the Travelocity commercials? What the hell is that guy's name? Really? I know his name. I do know his name. It's William Shatner. There we go. Wow, how did I forget that? Alright, I have been talking way too much. Too much talking. Too much voice. I'm gonna go away now. 10-minute mark. Goodbye.
An enemy lord has been promoted. An enemy lord has been promoted. An enemy lord has been promoted. An enemy lord has been promoted.
Hey ho! Oh, aye! What? Yonder? Morning! Of course! Will we be fighting? Oh, a command! Okay. Oh, ar! Oh, yes! Arise, knight. Hello? Let's get walking!
A peasant has gone bad, sire.
Your mark, sire. We move.
Nice day. Good day for that.
Yes, Liege! Men-at-arms on the walls!
The stockpile is full, my lord. An enemy lord has been promoted. An enemy lord has been promoted. A peasant has gone bad, sire. The stockpile is full, my lord.
Woman, string up! We are on our way.
Spears up! Men-at-arms on the walls!
An enemy lord has been promoted. An enemy lord has been promoted.
We are your men. Deploying.
I will not tolerate your common presence a minute more. Prepare for battle!
What's our mission?
Our troops are under attack!
Your loyal archers. Archers, moving!
Where's the enemy? Men-at-arms on the walls!
Oh! Lovely!
Ready, sire. My lord.
I see!
Our bows shall sing.
Men-at-arms, ready.
We are prepared.
New orders. Men-at-arms, on the walls.
Right-o! Oh! Onto the castle walls!
The stockpile is full, my lord.
Another estate has joined my cause.
Woman, make ready.
The enemy is destroying our buildings!
Yes, sire. The men are in good spirits.
To battle. Orders.
Arise, Knight Bachelor.
A peasant gone bad, sire.
Our strings are waxed.
The stockpile is full, my lord.
I'm an army of one.
No change in the treasury, lord.
I'm being all I can be. Be confused.